I'm Michael Diamond. It's Muscle Central. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Share, subscribe, turn on your notifications, and leave a comment. Okay, I was watching the most recent Cutler cast. Jay Cutler, manager Matt, Milos Sarcev, and during the podcast, Jay asked Milos, has he spoken with Samson Dauda since the Arnold Classic Ohio? Now, the Arnold Classic Ohio has been about 4 weeks since the show took place. Milos says he's tried to call him numerous times, hasn't answered, hasn't returned his phone calls. Now, let's go back to the first post that Samson made after the Arnold Classic Ohio. He was obviously upset, distressed, disappointed that he didn't win. But he also seemed to be distressed about what was being said about him in his social media. Now, nothing bad was being said about him. People were just stating their disappointment. They were hoping that Samson was going to really bring the conditioning this time. We're waiting to see that. At one point, he was saying he doesn't know if it's worth putting himself through this anymore, but he doesn't get the respect and the way what people are saying about him and his family, which I don't know, I'm not sure what he was talking about. During that post, he did mention Milos, but it was more like a passing thought. Now, we thought the things that were said after coming in second to Hardy, which is nothing to be ashamed of. Hardy brought it. If he was distressed at and upset about what people said in the social media, which is just they wanted to see better conditioning, what was said after his post must have really gotten to him. He got backlash for not giving Milos the credit he deserved. I guess a lot of people saw it the way I saw it when he mentioned Milos. It was more like a passing thought. To fix things, you had to do some PR work. I'm not talking about personal records. We're talking about public relations. He made another video and all these nice things about Milos, thanking him. They've come a long way together. They've achieved a lot together, but it's time to move on. And everything is still good between them. Well, if this was heartfelt, which I think it was all PR work. It was theatrics. If what you said was true, you would have answered his phone calls, or you would have, if you miss his phone calls, you would try to reach out and call him back. You have to know he's trying to call you. He's coming up on your call records. What you said in your second post was not heartfelt. It was simply theatrics. You were trying to fix the backlash that you got from people after your initial post. You know, Milos, let's go back to the Cutler cast. To show you Milos' character and the kind of person he is, he's still praising Samson, saying all these great things about him, still sounding like Samson's cheerleader and almost, in a way, making excuses for him. Well, he needs more time and give him a little more time, things will come around and things will be fine. I personally think Milos it's wishful thinking. He's giving you the cold shoulder. He's not responding to you. You deserve at least the courtesy of him responding to you and talking to you after all that you've been through together. Now, like I said in the previous video, I still, like many other people say, I think you have Mr. Olympia written all over you. I'm not going to cheer you on anymore. I'm not going to sit there and root for Samson Dauda. If you bring that knockout package, I won't deny it, and I'd still like to see it, simply because I'm a bodybuilding fan, and it would be very nice to see someone with your size, shape, structure, and you are pretty damn good at your presentation. It would really be nice to see someone like that bring the total package with conditioning and all, and see that on stage. Like I said before, it would be a sight to be seen. I'm not a fan of yours, really. Well, at least not anymore. A little disappointed. You should have at least tried to reach out to Milos and respond to him after he's been trying to reach out to you. You've been through a lot together. It's understandable that things weren't working out as far as on stage like you were hoping. And a lot of bodybuilders change coaches. Nothing wrong with that. But there's a way to do it, and do it with respect to your previous coach. If you agree or disagree with what I've said, let me know in the comments section. This is Michael Diamond, and I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.